Hello, young man. I'm glad you're here to listen to my thoughts on a very important topic. Perseverance. You know, being a vigilante in Gotham City isn't easy. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance to keep the city safe from the villains that lurk in every corner. But I didn't become the Dark Knight overnight. It took me years of training, learning, and overcoming obstacles to get where I am today. When I was a young boy, I experienced a traumatic event that changed my life forever. The murder of my parents in front of me. It was a devastating blow, but instead of letting it break me, I used it as fuel to drive me forward. I knew that I had to do something to make a difference, to make sure that no one else would have to go through what I went through. And so, I began my journey to become a crime fighter, to use my skills and resources to protect the people of Gotham. But it wasn't easy. I faced many challenges and setbacks along the way. There were times when I felt like giving up, when it seemed like the task was too great, too overwhelming. But I didn't give up. I kept pushing forward, driven by my determination to make a difference. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. The importance of perseverance in achieving your goals. You see, perseverance is not just about overcoming obstacles. It's about learning from them, growing from them, and becoming a stronger, wiser person as a result. It's about being resilient, adaptable, and determined. It's about being willing to take risks, to face challenges head on, and to never give up, no matter what. Now, I know that it's not always easy to persevere, especially when the going gets tough. But I want you to remember that every great achievement, every great success is the result of perseverance. The greatest inventors, entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders in history, they all had to persevere. They all had to overcome obstacles and challenges to achieve their goals. And I want you to know that you have the power to persevere. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal. You just have to believe in yourself, trust in your abilities, and never give up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Don't let anyone bring you down. You are capable of great things. You just have to believe in yourself. Now, I want to share with you some strategies that I use to persevere, to overcome obstacles, and achieve my goals. First, I set clear goals for myself. I know what I want to achieve, and I make a plan to achieve it. Second, I break down my goals into smaller, manageable tasks so that I can focus on one thing at a time. Third, I create a support system. I surround myself with people who believe in me, who support me, and who encourage me to keep going. And fourth, I take care of myself. I make sure that I'm physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy so that I can perform at my best. And I want you to do the same. I want you to set clear goals for yourself, to break down your goals into smaller tasks, to create a support system, and to take care of yourself. Remember, perseverance is a muscle that can be developed. It's a skill that can be learned. And with practice, with patience, and with persistence, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Now, I want to talk to you about the power of positive thinking. You see, positive thinking is not just about being optimistic. It's about being realistic. It's about seeing the opportunities in every challenge, the lessons in every challenge, the lessons in every setback. It's about believing in yourself, trusting in your abilities, and knowing that you can overcome any obstacle. And I want you to remember that positive thinking is not just a feeling. It's a choice. You can choose to think positively, you can choose to believe in yourself, and you can choose to see the good in every situation. And when you do, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. You'll be amazed at the obstacles you can overcome. and you'll be amazed at the person you can become. Now, I want to share with you a story about the power of positive thinking. When I was training to become a vigilante, I was faced with many challenges, many obstacles. There were times when I felt like giving up, when I felt like I wasn't good enough, when I felt like I wasn't making progress. But I didn't give up. I kept pushing forward, driven by my determination to make a difference. And then one day I had a breakthrough. I realized that I had the power to choose my thoughts, to choose my attitude. I realized that I could choose to see the challenges as opportunities, to see the setbacks as lessons. And when I did, everything changed, everything shifted. I started to make progress. I started to achieve my goals. And I started to become the person I wanted to be. And I want you to do the same. I want you to choose to think positively, to choose to believe in yourself, and to choose to see the good in every situation. Remember, positive thinking is a powerful tool. It's a tool that can help you overcome any obstacle, achieve any goal, and become the person you want to be. Now, I want to talk to you about the importance of taking care of yourself. You see, taking care of yourself is not just about physical health. It's about mental and emotional health as well. It's about making sure that you're well rested, well nourished, and well exercised. It's about making sure that you're taking care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. And I want you to remember that taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's essential. It's essential to being able to perform at your best, to being able to achieve your goals, and to being able to make a difference in the world. When you take care of yourself, you're able to think more clearly, to focus more intently, and to act more effectively. Now, I want to share with you some strategies that I use to take care of myself. First, I make sure that I get enough sleep. I know that sleep is essential to physical, mental, and emotional health. Second, I eat a healthy diet. I make sure that I'm fueling my body with the nutrients it needs to function at its best. Third, I exercise regularly. I make sure that I'm physically fit so that I can perform at my best. And fourth, I take time to relax, to unwind, and to recharge. I make sure that I'm taking care of my mind, my body, and my spirit. And I want you to do the same. I want you to make sure that you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's essential to being able to achieve your goals, to make a difference in the world, and to become the person you want to be. Now, I want to talk to you about the power of community. You see, community is not just about being around other people. It's about being connected. It's about being supported. And it's about being part of something bigger than yourself. It's about having people who believe in you, who support you, and who encourage you to be your best self. And I want you to remember that community is not just something that you find. It's something that you create. You can create community by being a good friend, by being a good listener, and by being a good supporter. You can create community by being part of a team, by being part of a group, and by being part of a movement. Now, I want to share with you a story about the power of community. When I was starting out as a vigilante, I was alone. I was on my own. But as I continued on my journey, I realized that I didn't have to be alone. I realized that I could create community. I could find people who shared my values, my passions, and my goals. And when I did, everything changed. Everything shifted. I was able to achieve more. I was able to overcome more. And I was able to become the person I wanted to be. And I want you to do the same. I want you to create community. I want you to find people who share your values, your passions, and your goals. Remember, community is a powerful tool. It's a tool that can help you achieve your goals, overcome your obstacles, and become the person you want to be. And finally, I want to leave you with a message of hope, a message of encouragement, and a message of empowerment. You see, you have the power to create the life you want, to achieve your goals, and to become the person you want to be. You have the power to persevere, to overcome obstacles, and to make a difference in the world. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to choose your attitude, and to choose your actions. And I want you to remember that you're not alone. You're part of a larger community. A community of people who care about you, who support you, and who believe in you. And I want you to remember that you have the power to make a difference, to make a positive impact on the world, and to leave a lasting legacy. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.